Hello, hello everybody. Guys, welcome to Rekindle Blessings. My name is Beth. This is my page. So come on in, you guys, and join me. And let's fix up this amazing Goodwill find. Come on in, my friends. Welcome in. When you get here, please say hello so that I know you're here and so I can say hi back. Welcome in, friends. I'm so glad you're all here. My camera's down a little, you guys, but you don't need to see me anyway. All you need to see is the project. So I'm so glad that you guys are all here. Come on in, friends. Come on in. We're on Craft Around the Clock today, y'all. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Susan. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. There we are. Let me get this up here so I can see your comments. There we go. Hi, Nancy Church. Hello, Loretta. Hello, Martine. Hello, Gloria. Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Come on in, friends. Come on in. Come on, come on. Let's make something beautiful. That didn't rhyme, y'all. Hello, Clarissa. Y'all, my comments are not working on here for some reason. Ugh, Facebook. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Naverta. Hello, thank you, Loretta, for sprinkling. Hello, Lori Parks and Clara and Miss Cindy. Y'all, they're not scrolling. Hi, Ruby Moss. I have to scroll them myself, so we may have to go back to that and revisit it. All right, y'all, we are going to put some bonding boss on here. I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to get busy because I want to make sure that I have plenty of time to do this little beauty for y'all. Come on in, everybody. Welcome in, friends. This is bonding boss, you guys. I got this little thing at the Goodwill. We're going to fix it up and give it some, well, it's not going to have a lot of color, but we're going to put some color on it and make it pretty. So come on in, y'all. I hope everybody's having a great morning. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. I had not planned on doing this. It was an extra that was there. When I looked at my clock about 10:15, I was like, hey, I'm going to grab that spot. So I grabbed it, and here I am, y'all. I had no expectations of being here this morning, but we're here, and I'm glad y'all are here too. Let me get this on here really good, you guys. This is Bonding Boss. It is from Dixie Belle. You can get it at dixiebelle.com. I do not have, I'm not an affiliate of Dixie Belle's. Hi, Michelle. Yes, it is a special. Normally, I don't do Craft Around the Clock on Tuesdays, do I? I normally do it on Thursdays, but I decided to do it today because there was a spot open, and I just jumped in there and grabbed it. I thought, what the heck? Let's enjoy each other this morning. So that's what we're doing. All right, let me get this brought up here, y'all. I'm trying to get my comments up so I can see them as I work here, because when you don't have them up here, it makes it hard, especially when Mr. Beck's not in here and Baby and me reading my comments. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Deborah. I'm glad I grabbed it too, sister. And y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put some, we're going to be checking this and striping it and stuff, and I probably won't get it done, you guys, because that's a lot of work in 45 minutes, but we're going to give it a whirl. We're going to give it a whirl and see what we can do, see if we can get this done, because I love taking these pieces here, these like chest looking pieces as I call them, and I like putting checks and stripes on them, y'all. I love putting the checks and stripes on these. They're so much fun to play with, and it just makes it look like a totally different piece once you're finished with it, and it gives it all kinds of detail. That's what I like. Okay, we've got our bonding boss on there, so let me, y'all, I was painting last night. I didn't wash my brushes, shame on me. But my brush container is completely full. So when Mr. Randy comes back in here, I'm going to make him grab me a brush. Okay, let's dry this real quick, you guys. Hi, Cindy. How are you, girlfriend? Hello, Marvina. Hi, Sandy Triplett and Sharon and Miss Tammy Schroeder. How are you guys? I always put Bonding Boss if it's like a slick surface, because you guys, it helps that paint to grab to it a little easier. Oh, Deborah, I love brushing. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, girl, what happened this morning. I had no plans on what I was doing when I grabbed this spot. But I have no plans. When I decided to grab this spot at 10:15, I had no clue what I was doing. I came in here, I grabbed this, I threw it on my table, and I thought, we'll just do that. I have no clue what this is going to look like when we're done. We're just going to do it. But yes, I like the rush. And the reason I do, that's why I like the mystery box challenges, because it challenges me, and I like to be challenged. The better I can do, the better off I am. Hi, Druzy. How are you, sister? I hope you're doing well, girl. Hi, Rhea. How are you, sister? Okay, there's Miss Deborah. Hi, Deborah. And Miss Gail. All right, y'all, we're going to grab some white paint here, and we're just going to paint this baby white. That's what we're going to start with. So let me grab me a brush here. We're just going to start right here. I don't know where to start, y'all. I don't know where to start. We'll start right here at the bottom. We'll start at the bottom, and then we'll work our way up. Okay. You guys, this is just Waverly white paint is all this is. It's just Waverly. Is this my Waverly? I hope it is. Yeah. Had to make sure I've got a paint in here that I've mixed a couple of them, and it's just not, it don't make me very happy. It's not good paint. And I like good paint when I'm working. Hi, Terry. How are you? Hi, Kimberly and Ada. How are you, girl? You're glad I like the challenge? I do. I love the challenge. I like to push myself because, you know, the harder I push, I learn more. And I honestly think that over the years, I've gotten a lot better at what I do because I do push myself. I like the challenge. It makes me feel like I'm doing something creative, and I love to be creative. It's fun to be creative. Okay, I'm going up. I'm just going to paint this baby all the way up, y'all. 45 minutes. That's right. We get 45 minutes. You guys, I don't know. That almost sounds like it's metal. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. But it almost sounded like it was. Okay. And I'm just going to work my way up it here. Ada, I'm so glad you're doing well, friend. That's awesome. That makes me happy. Okay, we're just going to put this white on here as quickly as we can, you guys. We're going to change the looks of this. I mean, the brown is okay, but it's kind of bland for me. I like something that's got a little style. So we're going to throw some color on here because it just makes things nicer, I think. Hi, Kimberly. The piece is heavy. It's not super heavy where shipping would be ridiculous. It's not heavy. Honestly, it's not that heavy, but it is kind of clunky when you go to moving it around. And that's why I'm just trying to be careful because I'm afraid that I might break it, and I am rushing, and I'm kind of klutzy, y'all, when I'm rushing. So I can be very klutzy when I'm rushing. So I'm just trying to get her together here. Okay. Get all this white on here. This part's not too fun, but hey, you know what? It's better than nothing. And I thought, you know, y'all, I've been off for 2 days. I was excited to come back and see you guys because I've been taking some extra days off lately, you guys, because I've had my babies and all the things. So it's kind of nice to get back at it. Hi, Sue. How are you? Hello, Carol Johnson and Kimberly. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day. I hope the Lord's blessed each and every one of you and made it a wonderful day for you. Okay, now I've got to paint this part right here, but I may have to dry some of it before I can finish painting this because I can't lift it up on the other side now because it's wet. So let me try to put this on here and we'll dry it the best we can, and then we'll look for spots that we need to paint. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think it does anyway. Let's see here. There's a little spot right there. Y'all, I don't know what I do without this turntable. I use this turntable like crazy. It really does help to keep things going here. All right. Okay, let me dry this, y'all. God is good. You are so right, Miss Martha. What group am I in? I am in Craft Around the Clock right now. Craft Around the Clock. I love me some Craft Around the Clock, you guys. I've been with them since they first started, and I've really enjoyed myself. Hi, Jackie. Thank you, girl. I think it's pretty, too. Or it will be. It will be. Y'all ought to see the bottle I made last night. I got a fast video coming out of, and it is gorgeous, y'all. Yeah, he's fine, Mary Jo. He's fine. He's doing fine. He's in the shower right now is where he's at. He's getting cleaned up for the day. Hi, Jerry. Yes, family time is so important. My grandbabies, you guys, since I've started this job, I've not spent a whole lot of time with my grandbabies, and they have really, really missed their nana. And we had a ball the other night. It was so much fun. So much. All right, now let me see if we can tilt this a little bit and just kind of look up underneath here, because see, I kind of figured we had some spots. If you look, there's some spots there we missed. So we're just going to tilt it up, and we're just going to clean up these spots here real fast. And some of this will be painted gold, y'all, but I haven't decided what, so that's why I'm painting it all, because I don't know for sure what I'm doing and what I'm not. We'll figure that out as we go. They're wondering if Mr. Randy's okay today.
He's not too bad.
He's not too bad, he said. He's doing fine, y'all. He's rotten as ever. He watched the ball game last night. I don't think he was happy with the results last night, were you, hun? Not too much. He wasn't very happy, you guys. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Hi, Constance. But he wasn't happy with those results last night for the game. So, but you know, you can't win them all. Can't win them all. He's wanting the Pacers to win, y'all. We haven't won in a long time, so it sure would be nice to see him pull it out. But you know, hey, you never know. We'll just have to wait and see what the results are. Good morning, Deb Worley. How are you? Hope you're doing good, Sister girl. All right, y'all, one more quick run across this because you gotta have that second coat of paint. And part of this is gonna be white and part's gonna be black, but we don't know which is which, so we gotta just paint it all. So I think I'm getting an idea of what I'm wanting to do here. Maybe. Loretta, your little lunchbox was so cute yesterday, girl. Great job on that. Miss Loretta did a metal lunchbox yesterday, y'all, and it was beautiful. An oldie but a goodie, and it turned out beautiful. She said it could be used for recipes in the kitchen, and it was so cute. Okay. Claire, hi, Wendy. How are you? Jennifer, thank you for sprinkling. All right, Jackie, thank you, friend. I'll check it out when I get off of here, my friend. I sure will, I will. For those of you that have ordered cows, Mr. Randy is working as quickly as he can. We got quite a few orders for those. He's getting them out now, so if you guys will just kind of hang tight, yours will be coming, I promise. I promise. There's only one of them, y'all. Please be patient. Okay, let me lay that down there. Good, Wendy. The weather here is gloomy once again. It's been gloomy, you guys, for the last month. We haven't had any sunshine. But today is going to be rainy as well, I believe. You're welcome, Loretta. Hi, Elisa. How are you? Randy is 2. His is 2, Elisa. Okay. All right, y'all, I think we're going to get busy now. I think I know what I'm doing, but I got to find a pencil. Where did I do with my pencil? Let me grab a pencil, y'all. Let me grab a pencil. It's right here. This is not the one I wanted, but it will work. It will work. Yes, Rebecca, I am. Thank you for saying that. That makes me happy. I sure am, sister. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start right here at the top. I think I want this gold. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here in the center. Let me think how I wanna do this. We're gonna draw a line. I'm gonna start right here, and I'm just gonna come straight down. Right here. I'm gonna roll this around, and I'm gonna tilt it back a little bit so I can see my line. This is kind of different. Draw that straight down. Okay, then I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna come straight down right here. And we'll come back over here, and we're gonna come straight down right here. And y'all, I'm just dividing this off for my stripes. Okay, my stripes are done, y'all. I think it's raining everywhere. Yeah, it's been kind of, this year's been really wet. Has anyone heard of it? Anna is doing. Laura, I have not. I have not, my friend. All right, so, oh, you guys, I got that crooked on there. That's all right. I'm going to leave this for a minute, and we're going to go on down here, y'all. I'm going to straighten that line out later because I want to start on the larger parts first. That way we can get some leeway going here. All right, so I'm just going to bring this on down, and we're just going to come straight down right here, y'all. Just straight down. All the way down to the bottom here of the base. Right there. Okay. I want my line to be straight with my base, and I didn't do it up here, so that's okay, but we'll get back to that. Randy's making tea, you guys.
Unsweet.
Unsweet tea, he said. Okay, we're just about there on this part.
You know
Hot
we're
and humid
going after you
Michigan.
get done here, don't you?
No, where?
What's today?
Today's Tuesday. Oh, I know what it is. Today's Mexican, y'all. Mr. Randy's ready for his Mexican meal.
Half price Mexican.
There we go. One more here, you guys. Good morning, Donna. How are you, girl? I hope you're doing well. All right, y'all. This is going to be a busy work here. Oh my goodness. Straighten my line up there. Do you guys see what I'm doing? I'm going a line on the front, a line on the back, a line on the side, a line on the side, and then I'm going in between each one of those. The reason you do that, yeah, Taco Tuesday, that's right. But the reason you do it that way, you guys, is because that way you can keep your lines even. You want an even amount of lines. That way you have...
You actually just misinformed that lady.
Of?
She said Taco Tuesday, and you go, yeah, that's right. It's not Taco Tuesday. It's half price Tuesday.
Oh, half price Tuesday. Well, it's still Taco Tuesday.
Tacos are 50 cents on Thursday.
You guys, I'm telling you, we go to Mexican. There is nowhere else. You guys know how expensive food has become. Well, this little restaurant we go to up here, there's several of them here in where we live in Mooresville. There's like 3 of them that have half price Mexican on Tuesdays. And y'all, it costs us $15 for 2 of us to eat. I mean, that you can't get any cheaper than that. And that includes your drink and everything.
I get steak and shrimp for $8.
He gets steak and shrimp for $8, y'all. Where can you go and do that? That's the reason he likes going so well. And we wait till Tuesday to go out to eat because it's cheap. All right, there's that part, y'all. Okay, honey.
Bye, guy. Come get me raw.
Someone else is on Craft Around the Clock. Y'all. Well, that's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. I did take the spot, but you know what? I don't care. We'll just do what we're doing. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'm going to start right here, but there shouldn't have been anyone else on there because I took it, but maybe somebody else took it right as I did. Maybe it didn't register. I'm going to try to do this, you guys. This may or may not work. I don't know because my thing's not centered. So let's see if this is going to work. I don't know if it will or not, but we're going to find out. And you know what? It's okay, you guys, because I'm on my own time, even if I'm not on Craft Around the Clock. I'm not too worried about it. But I did schedule it for 10:45, so I don't know what happened there. So we'll see. I'm not worried about it, though. It's all good. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to come right down here at the bottom. And these are going to get smaller as you go down because they are... bottom here. The base is getting smaller. And that's okay, y'all. I'm not too concerned. I don't like things like that bother me. Little things don't bother me. People on here try to upset me quite a bit, but anymore it doesn't bother me a bit. They can do whatever they want to do. Live their best life and I'll live my best life. And that's, you know, that's part of God. He helps me to not get that way. But anyway, neither here nor there. All right, y'all, we're going to grab some black and we're going to start playing here. Let's grab some black and start playing. That's sweet of you, Laura. That is so sweet. All right, y'all, I'm going to put some black out on this plate because I'm going to be using quite a bit of it, I think. That should be good. Let's see what happens here with this. That's okay, Sarah. It's no big deal. Maybe someone else tried to get it at the same time I did and it didn't go through on mine. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. Okay, here we go, y'all. We're gonna grab one of these and we're just gonna start filling it in. We're gonna start filling in. Okay. Alrighty, y'all, look at this. It's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait to get it finished. So we got one of our stripes done. See that, y'all? Just give me Jesus. That's exactly right. He takes care of everything for us, does he not? Oh my gosh, how blessed are we? We are so very blessed. God is so good. I don't know what I'd do without him. Don't know what I'd do without him. Y'all, it says right here, I'm looking at my email right now. It says June 17th, 10:45, I should be on Craft Around the Clock. So it did come in the email, so I did get it. So evidently they didn't see it come through and they put someone else on there is what's happened. And I don't know who's putting the stuff on this morning. I don't know if it's Tracy or someone else, but I should be on there, y'all. I just looked at my email. But I'll send Tracy a message here after a while. And it said 10:45 Eastern Standard, so I know I'm right. Things happen though, you guys. Just like this morning, I woke up to a text. It said I had a doctor's appointment this morning, or not this morning, but on the 20th, and to fill out the paperwork. And I was like, I don't have a doctor's appointment on the 20th. I have one on the 27th. Well, my doctor decided he was going to go on vacation and reschedule everybody, and nobody told me. He said, well, they must have left you a voicemail. I said, no, there's no voicemail on my phone. And I double-checked while he was on the phone. There was no voicemail. So it happens all the time, y'all. We're human. It is going to be a beautiful day. Oh, you like it, Miss? You like it, Sandy? It is going to be pretty, isn't it, sister? I love it. I think it's beautiful. I love these chess pieces. And I have another really cool piece that I picked up, Sandy. I'll have to show it to you. It has a crown on it. I don't know if I took it to my craft room or no, it's over here. I didn't take it to my storage room, so I'll have to show you before I get off here. You're going to love it. It's beautiful. But I don't know what I want to do with it just yet. Or I think all y'all will love it, not just Sandy. Okay. Look at that, you guys. See how easy that is? No, Michelle, it says 10:45 Eastern Standard. I'm Eastern. I'm Eastern, friend. So no, it should be 10:45 my time. Because 10:45 for Central is 11:45 my time, but it said Eastern. I'm gonna snapshot that and put it on my Facebook just to show y'all. It is, I'm not kidding you. I'll take it off my email and snapshot it. But it's okay, it's no biggie. Okay. But we're doing the checks, you guys. We're making them the size that they should be for this piece. When you go down the body of it and do the straight lines like I showed you how, the pieces will shift in size the way it should be for this piece. They won't all be the same size. They won't all be squared off. They'll be smaller as they go down or bigger as the base gets wider. Well, you know what, you guys, if we're not on Craft Around the Clock, that just helps you guys to have a little more time with me. I don't have to rush. I can just do it at my own pace. So we don't have to worry about the 45 minutes that we normally would have to worry about. So how awesome is that? Maybe they went, no, honey, I don't know. I don't know why, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they did over there. I'll just have to ask Tracy what happened. But like I said, you guys, it was last minute. So once that schedule hit, Maybe Tracy didn't see it, so she didn't get me in there and put someone else in. Who knows, y'all? Who knows? Because maybe she wanted to fill the spot, so maybe she didn't think she had it full. Because like I said, very last minute. It's all good though. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to waste my time talking about that. Let's have fun talking about something else. So what's everybody doing today? You guys doing anything at all that's any fun or anything that's that you normally wouldn't do? I know that Randy and I, it's pretty much back to the same old, same old. We're going to be working all day and go have our Mexican, and then back to work will come. I guess we're going to have a garage sale at my mom's this week. So I will be down there on Friday and Saturday day. All right, y'all, look. See how it's coming together, you guys? Isn't it going to be beautiful? There's my friend Queen Bee Bits and Bobbles. How are you, friend? Good morning, Shauna from Panama. How are you? Panama Beach. How are you, girl? Doesn't matter. We are out here. That's right, Miss Regina. That's right. We are camping and going to some local. Oh, how fun, Sarah. I hope you guys have a great time. I know that I love doing stuff like that. That is so much fun. I wish I could camp. I can't camp anymore because I can't lay on the ground. Mr. Randy is like, we'll get a camper. I'm like, get a camper and I'll go. But I can't do the tent stuff anymore. I'm just too old and my RA body won't let me. I wish I could. Because we had so much fun as a kid camping. I love to camp. Melva, I don't know. It just depends on where Randy wants to go. We usually go over to Las Reyes. Is it Las? No, not Las Reyes. It's the one with the little. Gosh, I can't think the name of it. Isn't that awful? It's over by El Rodeo. It's over by El Rodeo, but it's not El Rodeo. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, we do. That's about all we have in this town anymore. We've lost all of our restaurants. Gray's is gone now, so there's not much left here, is there? Oh, Carla, I hate that. Got a doctor's appointment. Yeah, those doctor's appointments drive me crazy. Miss Vicky. And Ann's got a doctor's appointment too. Grocery shopping. I like to grocery shop. Honestly, a lot of people don't like to do it. I do. Here lately, though, I've been doing where they bring it to me because I've just been so busy. I haven't had time to blink. So I just let them bring it to me, give them a good tip, and go on. And these lines, you guys, are a little kind of off, so I'll have to go back and fix my lines, which is no big deal. I usually do all the time, so. Okay. Your sister has a camper for sale? I'm not sure what type of camper he wants, to be honest. His sister bought a RV, a really nice RV. So we may just go check wherever they got theirs and see what they have available. I don't know. That's going to be a while still yet, though, you guys. I'm not going to buy anything like that just yet. I still got too many things to take care of first. But after going to California and it taking us so long and had to pay for all the hotel rooms and all the stuff, y'all, that was an expensive trip. So I think I definitely want an RV. That would be so nice and so much easier. Making wedding shower gifts. Ooh, how fun. We rented a double lake lot. Oh, Deborah, that'll be fun. Monticello. That'll be a lot of fun. Y'all, my sister's coming down and she's coming down for the garage sale, and we're going to be working on some, I think, my niece's bouquets and her stuff for her wedding. Because my niece is getting married in September, you guys. My youngest niece is getting married. Well, I have great nieces, but she's my youngest niece. So she's getting married. We're super excited for her. They bought him a home, and y'all, she's just the cutest little thing. And what I love is they're going to be youth ministers, y'all, together. I think it's so awesome. They're starting their life off right, that's for sure. Because when you keep God involved in everything, then you know what, y'all, everything is perfect. Even in the times that don't seem so perfect. I hope you do, Lori Parks. I hope you do, sister. Who's your appointment with? Is it with Randy's, the doctor over here at St. Francis? That's who Randy goes to. I think they only have one cardiologist over here. Good morning, Miss Mary. Hi, Regina. I'm going to Hobby Lobby. You lucky dog. You lucky dog. I want to go. I love going to Hobby Lobby. And the thing is sometimes I go in there and I don't spend a thing. I just like going and looking because they have some cool stuff. All right. I'll get that around here now. See how easy this is, you guys? It's really not hard to do. It's just time consuming. Time consuming, but it's going to be pretty. I'm excited about it. And like I said, you guys, I will have to straighten out these lines. Miss Izzy's having one of her little attacks that she's been having. Sounds like asthma, you guys. I don't know if it is or isn't. Y'all hear her? She's been doing that lately. I don't know what's going on with her. The vet looked at her and he said that he didn't see anything going on. He said it may be asthma. Okay. See, you guys? Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. Once I put my finishing touches on it, it's going to be adorable. Okay, now I'm going to go back and straighten this top up here real quick before we do anything else. Okay. I'm just going to kind of put some eraser marks here so that I can get that off that white because I'm going to go back. Miss Izzy, are you okay, sister? Y'all hear her? Miss Kay, do you hear her? I may have to paint over this, you guys. I'm almost taking the paint off of it. Let me just throw a little paint on that real quick. Let's grab a little bit of this white paint, throw in here. You wish it was with the nurse practitioner? Yeah, that one that Randy goes to, I can't remember his name. He's a new one. Randy, he had Dr. Genovali, which we loved, but he's gone now, so he has one that he sees, and I've only seen him a couple of times. He's different. He's a nice guy. I just don't know him that well. There we go. I just want to hide those pencil lines, y'all, because I separated that to begin with, and it was separated incorrectly. I want the lines to be straight with the base, and I didn't have them straight with the base. Inverted sneezing. Well, it may be, I don't know, but the doctor said that, okay, oh, I came unplugged, y'all. I thought, what's wrong with my dryer? But the doctor said that he didn't, he checked her and he said he didn't see anything wrong. So maybe it is inverted sneezing. Oh, really, Lisa? How cute. Girl, I think that would be fun. I think that would be a blast. There she goes again. Miss Izzy girl. Miss Izzy girl. Y'all, I hate it when she does that. It really makes me sad. I don't like it. That is not center. Yeah, I was way off as far as my lines go on the base. I just wanted them to be straight with the base. That way. She'll quit it here in a minute, you guys. I'm so sorry y'all are having to hear that. And she was drinking water. Maybe that's what's causing her to do that. She was drinking water. She's done now. Isn't that funny? Okay, let me grab a smaller brush. If I can find it here. This one should work. Rubber chest. I do. I usually do rubber. I usually do. It helped your girl out. Yeah, normally I do rubber. Y'all, I'm going to lay that down for just a second. Do I want to check this? No, I'm not going to check it. We're going to stripe it. I was going to check it, but I changed my mind. And every once in a while on these, you guys, you can throw in a dash of color too. If you want some red in there, you can throw some red. If you want green, you can throw green or whatever color you want. Where did I get the heat tool? It is on my Amazon store. It's from Amazon. If you go to my link tree to my Amazon, it is right there in my Amazon. Y'all, this brush is not doing what I want it to do. So I'm gonna have to get a different brush. This brush is, yeah, let me grab a different brush. That brush is gonna drive me crazy. Now, Randy will be in here in a minute. He'll say, I thought you should be done whenever Craft Around the Clock time's up. He'll say, babe, you're over your time. Sometimes that's called reverse cough. Just, I always rub her on her throat and her back. Come here, Miss Izzy. Come here, baby. She can't hear me, you guys, or I'd holler for her to come over here for me. But I can't assist her right now. Real life, you guys, real life. Things go on here in this house. You know how that is. You know how that is. Can't stop things that go on with camera. Just like Whitney the other day, she was like, Mom, she said, don't have the girls on camera. I said, if I go live, they're going to be on camera because them girls will not stay off that camera. You might as well forget it. She's decided she doesn't want them to be alive anymore. I'm not sure why, but she doesn't want them to be, so I told her I wouldn't. She's their mother. One minute she's okay with it, and the next she's not. Whitney is so fickle sometimes. But they're her babies, so I just do what she asks. You hold Jake's nose? All right, Miss Betty. Thanks, girl, for being here. I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. Have a blessed day, friend. All righty. Y'all, we're getting along this pretty quick, really. We're getting along pretty good on this. And like I said, we'll straighten some lines up, but we'll do that with gold. This baby's going to have gold on it. It's going to be all blended out really nicely here. I might even put some bling on it. I don't know. I want to show you guys that bottle. I can't forget to show you that bottle that I did last night. I was doing it for a fast video, and I've yet to get the fast video on there because I decided to do Craft Around the Clock instead that I didn't get on. But that's okay. They're saying I'm not on Craft Around the Clock.
Really?
Yeah, and I looked at my mail, and it sent me an email saying I would be on there. So what it is last minute, and Tracy didn't check is what it was, and they put somebody else on there.
Oh, so Craft Around, somebody else is on Craft Around.
Yeah, what they did was they didn't realize that somebody had grabbed it at the last minute, and that's okay. I'm fine with it. It is what it is.
Tracy, come on.
Well, honey, she might have been busy doing something and didn't pay attention.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, there's that part, y'all. It's gonna be so cute.
So you got more than 45 minutes.
I got as much time as I want.
There goes my half price next.
No, you'll get your half price. See, I told y'all, I know how he is.
I'm starving.
Sammy says, yes, it'll match my others. Oh my goodness. Look how cute this is so far, you guys. Isn't it beautiful? I'm loving it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to lay this in, well, I don't know if it'll lay here or not, or if I'll have to, let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to do every one of these little things right here, y'all. Every other one. And I'm just going to paint them in. Just take it to that edge. It shouldn't be too hard to do these. I'm hoping it won't be anyway. Okay. Just get you a small brush and always brush outward towards your edge so that you don't go over and into the other thing. If you're brushing outward like that with quick strokes, it usually will go in there just right. Just like that. Okay. Flip. Something on my brush. Oh no, right there it is. I see it. Oops. Somehow it's attached itself here. There we go. Hi, Backwood Crafting. How are you, girl? Thank you, Annette. How are you, sister? Now Miss Izzy's walking around everywhere, y'all. I think she's okay. Are you okay now, sister? Are you okay now, pretty girl? Once we get the black on here is when we go back in with the gold, and that's going to make a huge difference in this, y'all. Oops. Wasn't time to turn it just yet. Leave it right there for a second. Let's do this one right here. Guys, if you see any other pages on here, check out their page. You guys may like them, and they may be somebody that you would love to watch. Y'all, there's so many amazing creators on Facebook and YouTube and all the things. There's no way we can watch them all, but hey, there may be somebody that you really, really are interested in watching that comes on. So check them all out. Oh, you guys, don't forget about our event in North Carolina. What am I talking about, y'all? In Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is October 9th through the 11th. Well, the 12th will be there too. We'll be packing up on the 12th. But, y'all, it's going to be an amazing event. We've got some awesome creators. Miss Loretta that's in here is one of them. Miss Penny and Ellen is another one. Lisa Brown from Brown Eye Girls Crafting is another one. Sheila from Simply Simple Creations by Sheila is another one. And then we've got Miss Talisa Lindsay from DIY Living by Talisa Lindsay. And then myself, of course. So if you guys are interested in that, there are tickets on the website, which is rekindledblessings.com, or you can type in !ticket and go and check it out and maybe get your ticket if you would like. There's so many things that come with this event, you guys. Door prizes, t-shirts, swag bags. You get 2 free drinks of each evening, or it's 1 free drink of an evening, I believe. But you get 2 free drinks. You get 5 meals. Trying to think of what else. So many things, you guys. 7 make and take crafts. And then you get to spend the whole weekend with the creators. So it's going to be fun. We also have discounts for the hotel. All right. Look at that, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Anybody heard? Sonia and William's doing fine. Sonia and William is doing fine. Actually, I talked to Miss Sonia the other day. I'm in an event that she's throwing. But yeah, they're doing okay. They're doing okay. All right, I'm just kind of touching up places here. That looks pretty good, my friends. Okay. All righty. Okay, now what I want to do is real quickly, since I've got this small brush right here, I'm going to kind of go along this edge here, and I'm going to touch up right along here before I start putting my gold on. I was thinking about making that gold, but I just really think that what would happen is I'd end up in a mess there. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint that black on up right there. Same here. And then I'll fix that with white when I'm done here. Forgot to add gold and pink. Oh, don't worry. There will be gold. There will be gold, friend. Pink, probably not. Even though it's my favorite color, I don't think pink would be a good one for this one, to be honest, because I want everybody to, this will go in my auction, and I want it to be able to go into most homes. Because that way, because I don't know who's going to be purchasing it. So I always try to make it for it to fit in most homes. I say most because some people just don't want the black and white, and I get it, but I love it. Okay, that looks good. All right, now I've got to go back and touch up my white, y'all, and then we'll do our gold. You can't, Annette. Really, I understand. You're out of the country. We have one person come from out of country. We have a lady that's coming from Africa, South Africa. She will be, she'll be at our event. She's super excited. We can't wait till she gets here so we can meet her. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's do this white real quick and let's get this baby going. All right, I'm gonna grab some white right here, and I'm just gonna kind of touch up a few spots before I start putting my gold on here. Because I wanna make sure everything is pretty well pristine before we start adding it. I'm not too worried about the lines because the lines themselves will straighten themselves out. Okay, just worried about like the black that's got up over the edges here. Or this right here. Y'all, I'm a detail person. I like to make sure my details are in good shape here. And then we're gonna put some, we'll put some highlights on this as well. That's what I call them, highlights. Okay. Hi, Michelle. How are you, girl? I am good. I hope you are as well. Hope you're doing great. Okay. Let's see if I can get a little more paint on that. Like I said, I'm just kind of touching up where I feel like I need a touch up here and there. Okay. That looks pretty good, y'all. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I am gonna take a Zen brush. Let me grab a Zen brush here. And I'm going to, it's just a Zen brush, and I'm gonna grab me just a little bit of white paint. Just a little bit, we don't need a bunch. And I'm gonna dab into that, and then I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna kind of offload that white paint. And then what I'm gonna do is, a towel here, here's a towel. And I'm just gonna kind of dab it on there because I don't want much paint on that. And then what I'm gonna do is go into my stripes right here, and I'm just gonna kind of pull some white into these, just like that. Just a little bit, and you can put it wherever you want it. It doesn't matter how much. You just guess at it and make it look the way you want it to look. Okay? I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but see the white in it that I'm adding to it? Just a little bit of white, that adds highlights. I don't want a ton, just enough to give it a little bit of a highlight there. Hi, Michelle. I would, okay, Annette said she would love to come. Y'all, the comments I think have stopped again. They do that. I know, it drives me crazy, you guys. It drives me crazy. Okay. I think that covers all of them. Let me double check here. Grab just a little bit more paint. Just kind of dab it off. Then we'll kind of tap it on here just to make sure it's good and dry. I seen one that didn't have a lot on it. I want a little more than that. Okay. That looks pretty good, y'all. Okay, now I'm gonna do just a little bit up here on these stripes as well. I just want a little bit just to kind of pull that color in there. And like I said, you can put it wherever you want. There's no certain way it has to be done. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Same up top here, just a little bit here and there. Kind of weird how you go back and you add white to it after painting it black. Does that make sense? Okay, that looks pretty good. Where's Randy? He's outside. He's outside working. All right, y'all, we're gonna start adding our gold in. And then if we need to do anything else, we'll do what we need to do, okay? Let's get this gold out. And let's see if we can find a brush here that I wanna use. Because I think I dirtied my gold brushes up last night. The ones I would normally use. This one here is not too bad. It's not great big, but I think it might work. All right, we're gonna come right underneath here and I'm gonna start adding my gold here. Oh my goodness, Annette, yes, we'll be praying for her, honey. Bless her heart. Well, I'll tell you what, that's got to be painful. My mother fell downstairs once and broke I don't know how many of her toes and her ankle, and just, she was a hot mess. She was a mess. Stairs can do a job on you if you're not careful. They sure can. There you go, Sandy. Oh, yeah, he's probably sitting in the car. Come on, Beth, hurry up. No, he's not. He's not. We can tease about it, but I could see him doing that, Sandy. I could really see him doing that. That is too funny. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of hold that right there, and we're going to go underneath here and do this one here as well. This gold makes all the difference, y'all. It just is going to really make it pretty. It's just going to add just enough. Hi, Vonda. How are you, girl? Hope you're doing well. Randy and I were talking today, and we were talking about doing the stripes. And I said, honey, they're not hard. He's done them before, but I think he forgets. It's been a while since he's done them. But I told him, I said, it's not hard. It's truly not. Anybody can do these if you know how to mark it. You just got to know how to mark it. Once you learn that, you got it made. Because then all you do is just paint squares, pretty much. All right, y'all seeing that gold? Look at that, how that makes that such a difference. And I'm going to get up underneath it too. We're just going to flip it, hold on to it like this, and we're going to paint it. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Hi, Carla. That's my mom's name. I love that name. Such a pretty name. Hi, Papa.
Oh, that is gorgeous. You're about done with that, aren't you?
Not too far. They were asking where you were. Sandy Hall said you were sitting in the car waiting to go to Mexican.
No.
See how that makes a difference, though, you guys, the gold, how it just draws that right out. We are also going to do the base, but I can't decide how I want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I think, do I want to flip that? Let's flip that back up, you guys. I shouldn't keep flipping it on the end here, but I think this might be the easiest way for me to paint this. So let me paint this right along here. She's been doing that, Randy. She's done that 3 or 4 times since you've been outside. Y'all, the tag is still on the bottom of this. My Goodwill tag is still on the bottom. Oh. Hi, Laura. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. What do you get? I get a taco salad, but I don't eat the shell. I get a fajita taco salad. I eat the chicken and the all the things. All the things. But I get grilled chicken.
Just if we go at lunchtime, it's even cheaper because we get the lunch special. Then we get half price of that. Smart people. We save enough, we can go.
I fell Sunday. We could go. Oh my goodness, Tanya. Girl. I'm gonna be praying for you, friend. That's awful. Bless your heart. Okay, now flip that back around. See how that makes a difference, y'all? Look how pretty that is. Holy moly, that's cute. All right, I'm even going to do the top of it in, do I want to do it in black or do I want to do it in gold? Let's do it in gold. Let's do it in gold. There's going to be quite a bit of gold on the bottom here. But I think around this, I think I'm going to check that real quick. That won't take just a minute to do once I get this hair part together. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we'll check that. See, like I said, y'all, I had no plans on how I was doing this. This is all just flying by the seat of my pants. What am I going to eat? I'm going to eat a taco salad, a grilled chicken, or fajita grilled with grilled chicken taco salad, but I won't eat the bowl because a lot of people eat the bowl and I don't. Okay. That looks pretty good. That right there, I don't like the way that looks. Okay. All right, y'all, I want to paint this bottom half the gold as well, so I'm going to leave this brush out on top of my gold here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this brush right here, and we're going to go in with white on this part of it right here. Because I want to check this, and I hope I don't mess up my gold I just put on there. I probably will, knowing me. But I want to take this, I think. Go ahead and just get it on there. I had no plans for this, you guys. I should have waited on the gold, is what I should have done. But I didn't know I was going to do this. This was just a last minute. You all know how that goes. You change your mind. I'm fickle. I'll be the first to admit it. What time are we going? We're going to go as soon as I'm done here. Just whenever I'm done here. I'm going to make him take me to the Goodwill too, y'all. He don't know it yet, but he's going to. While we're out. It won't take him a half an hour to do that, so. On his lunch. I should get the fajitas. I've had fajitas. They're good. But I like the taco salad. I like the lettuce part of it and stuff. I know you can get that with fajitas too, but I don't know. I'm hooked on the fajita taco salad. I like it really well. Okay. Yeah, I've had both. They're pretty good. I haven't found a Mexican food that I don't like, even the hot stuff. Randy doesn't like the spicy, but I like the spicy. But a lot of it I can't have now because I'm on keto. So I'll just take what I can get. Hi, Gail. How are you, hon? Thank you, Deborah. I think it's going to look classy once it's done, y'all. I think it will. Well, you guys, if we were on Craft Around the Clock, we would have 1 minute left, so I didn't do too bad. We got quite a bit done, so. But I'm going to go ahead and finish it since I'm here. Why not? Since we're not on there. So we might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put another coat of this on here, y'all, because I wanna make sure that it's dark enough so it doesn't look bad. And you guys, I've been taking the black and going into the white as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on here or not. I'm gonna wait and see what it looks like once I run my gold. Do you guys like how I've been adding the black to these pieces as well, over into the white? You guys let me know in the comments, for those of you that have seen me do it. It's just a different way I started doing it, and I like it. I think it looks pretty. I think it looks classy. But you guys are the ones that buy these, not me. Will I take you to the Goodwill? Well, Teddy, I don't know. If I can get him to take me, I might. I might. Oh, tell Wayne I said hi, Dorothy. Tell Mr. Wayne I said hi. All right, y'all. Now I've got this dried. Let me make sure it's dried one more time, because I'm gonna take my pencil down it and we're going to check it. Same thing applies to this, you guys. Same exact thing applies to this. You just go with a straight line in the center, okay? Of each one of these, you want a straight line right in the center. It don't have to be perfect. If it's off a little, it's not gonna hurt a thing. You're not gonna notice it because there's so much going on here, okay? And then what you do is you'll do your corner, of course. I put a straight line down my corner here, because that's like at our angle that we would normally do, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut each one of these in half. And that's gonna form a check. And then we're gonna check them. And that's how you get your even pieces right there. A lot of times mine are not perfect, and it's okay if they're not. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, now let me find me another Zen brush, because I put mine in the water there. Let me see here. I'm looking. Is that a Zen? No, that's not a Zen. You guys, I like the Zen brushes because they do so well on when we check. This is not a Zen brush, but this one will do well. This is one that Debbie Rigg gave me. You love it, Gail? Thank you, my friend. I'm so glad you do. All right, I'm gonna start right here, and I'm looking above it, and I'm looking where the white ends, and I'm gonna start the black where the white ended on the other one, because you want it to be black and white all the way down. Okay? And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about here. Okay. See where the black or the white is up above it? We're putting black below it. And that's how I do it. I just make sure that it's black and white all the way through. It just gives it that uniform. You want it to be uniform. He says, hi. You're into the black and white, Linda. Awesome. Sandy Hall does like it. Okay. And so does Anne. Linda does. Thank you, Brenda. All right, then we'll put some black on these as well to make it look kind of, I think it looks cool, you guys. I think it gives it a little bit of a different look. That way everything's not the same. Okay. We'll do the black here in a minute, as soon as I get done with these here. Okay. Is Gina and her husband going to the expo? Who's Gina? I'm not sure, friend. I'm not sure. Thank you, Lori. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the blessings on this, I would really appreciate it. It helps me, it helps the page, it gets us out there. Y'all know that Facebook's not been playing too fair lately, so we have to do what we can do to help us to be able to continue doing what we're doing. Our event, you guys, we have creators that are coming just to create and to hang out with us, because we have our people that are presenting, and then we have friends that are coming from Facebook and from YouTube just to hang out with everybody. I think that's pretty awesome. We have several coming. Y'all, later on today, I'm going to start my next painting. And I hope that it turns out as good as my Jesus painting did. I was proud of that Jesus painting. Hoping my next one will be just as good. Thank you. I appreciate you, Deborah. Y'all, when you do that, it really does help me. It honestly does. I don't just say it just to be saying it. It really does help. It helps all the creators, not just me. So, and that's something you guys can do to help us to be able to get things going. It doesn't cost you anything or anything like that. Okay, we got that bottom checked now, y'all. We get the bottom checked now. That's gonna make a huge difference. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hang on to this brush. I'm gonna lay it right here. I wanna go ahead and do this bottom. Let me dry this real quick, and we're gonna do the bottom in gold, and then we're gonna have some fun. We don't have a whole lot left, you guys. It's looking so pretty. Thank you, Anne. Okay, let's add our gold here. Let me pull this back here. And let's start adding it here on the bottom. I'll lean it. We're gonna lean it. I don't wanna get it all over my turntable. My turntable's a mess from painting last night, but at least it can be cleaned. I don't know if this gold will come off there or not, because this gold, you guys, once you put it on, that gold stays. It's the best gold around. I love that gold. I am, Deborah. I sure am, friend. Yep, I is a Hoosier. Have been all my life. Indiana's a good place, though. I like Indiana. I just wish it was warmer. But I'm sure we'll get there. I'll be griping, saying, oh my gosh, give me the air conditioning. But I want my pool to warm up, you guys. My pool, I've not even gotten my pool this year. It's still chilly. Thank you, Cheryl. Everybody's checking their followage. Guys, don't forget that Essential Stencil is having a 25% off sale. And if you guys use my code, you can save 10% more, which will be 35% off of everything on Essential Stencil. And my code is Blessings10. Y'all, I'm telling you, they have some beautiful transfers and some beautiful stencils. I love their stuff. All right, y'all, there's that part. What do you guys think? Are you loving the gold added to it? It just adds that richness to it. All right, I'm gonna go back right now, and we're gonna add the black in that I've been doing. And I dab it on my towel, and then I just take and I add just a little bit of black in here, y'all. Let me get a bigger brush. That brush is just not big enough. We're gonna have to have a larger brush. Let me try something here. If this does not work, we can always take it off. Let me try this stencil brush. See what this looks like on there. I think it'll work. I don't see why it wouldn't. There we go. Oh, I touched that gold, y'all. I have to fix my gold. I messed it up. Okay, here we go. You're at the Amazon store. Awesome. Good for you, sister. There's my girl, Debbie. You guys, Miss Debbie's going to be one of our affiliates. We've talked to her about it, and she's going to start doing some of our craft kits. As soon as Mr. Randy gets unbusy, we're going to send them to her. Y'all, I'll tell you why. He's been so busy with everybody's orders. We appreciate all the orders, you guys. We really, really appreciate them. But Miss Debbie's going to be one of our affiliates. We're excited about that from Secondhand Treasures. Y'all need to check her out too. She's amazing. She is amazing. Okay. Add a little bit right here. Do you guys see what's going on there? Isn't that awesome? I love the black and white. Love it like that. It looks so awesome. No, Lisa, I did not this month. I decided I was going to wait until next month because it was so late into the month when we got back from going to California. It was I had so much catch up to do. I just did not have time to send it out this month, but there will definitely be one next month. I'm really sorry about that, I wasn't able to get that done. I was too busy playing catch up. Let me see, y'all. I have one more. What did I do with that wax? Let me think. I moved things, you guys. I moved them. Hang on just a minute. Let me look right here. Randy bought me a new IKEA Alex drawer set, and it has all the things, y'all, and I love it. It's so nice. But I moved everything around and I rearranged. So let's see if I can find this. Oh, right here it is. No, that's the brown, but that's okay. The brown will work either way. I just need one of the waxes to get my brush to the bristles to look good. Just need a wax. And all this does is straighten out my bristles. And you can use a clear wax, white wax, whatever. And that's just to straighten out those bristles is all this is. Thank you, Sandy. All right, y'all, we're going to put some gold going up and down this. Now, this is the hard part. So I may not talk a lot because I don't breathe when I do the lines so that I can get my lines straight. One line down. See the line, y'all? One line down. 3,000 to go. But that's okay. It won't take that long. It seems like it is, but it won't once I get going here. I got to get my bravery on, you know? Because I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Y'all, I'm holding my breath here. Okay. Okay. Whew. Whew. You were holding your breath too, Teddy? I do. I really do. Because I don't want my lines to be crooked. That one got off just a little bit. That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. My dad, you guys, is so funny because my dad was a painter. And he had broke his pinky playing basketball when he was young. And anyway, they set his finger, and when they set it, it did not work. So his finger was really, really crooked. This bottom joint was like this. Then his finger went out and then back up. He used that for a brace, or whatever you want to call it, to steady his painting, because he would lay his finger down like that, and it was just perfect that his hand would be up off the canvas to where he could paint. And it worked out so good for him. And honestly, I mean, I don't think he could have painted without it being like that. It was pretty cool, really, because in the long run, it helped him, and it didn't hurt him or anything, so it worked out real good for him. Love you too, Julie. He may be weak. That's probably true. That's too funny. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, and I may have to go back and touch up some of these lines, you guys. They're not perfect. But y'all can see what I'm doing. Trying to keep them just right, but shoo, sometimes it's hard. Okay, there's that part. You guys see how that is going to make, let me hold this up here so y'all can see. Look at the difference those lines are going to make. Oh my gosh, y'all, it just adds the extra beautifulness to it. Replay. Peggy, you're not on replay, girlfriend. We are live right now. We are live right now, friend. Oh my goodness. He fell asleep at the wheel. You guys are funny. He probably is, you guys. I'm telling you. No, he's out in his building working. That is hilarious. I love it. Y'all know Randy well enough, don't you? Y'all know Randy pretty good. Randy loves to eat, that's for sure. He has proven that time after time after time. Is Rolly Polly here? Hi, sister. Hi, sister. I'm glad you're here. Oh, you guys, it's so hard to be quiet and or to try to get these straight. My paintbrush decided to skip on me there. There's my friend Maria. Maria with Heart to Art by DIY with Maria. Y'all, she's coming to our event in October. She will be there with us. Miss Maria. She will, y'all. Okay, you guys, one more line. I'm not going to go in between each one of the checks. I don't think I am. No, I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to do the straight lines here. I don't know. I'll look at it and decide. Okay. Oh, y'all, that's so pretty. So pretty. And I think I will, y'all. I think I'll go along the lines of the checks. Ooh, I see a place where I messed up there. I did. All right, let me go down here and let's do these here real quick. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know where to touch it. Right here on top. I haven't done the top yet. I didn't want to touch it where I'd already been working. Gotta let that dry. Well, it sure does look different than it did when I started, you guys. It sure does look different. It may not be perfect, but it does make it a little more homey. And you guys, I will have to add the white to the black at the bottom when I'm done here. I gotta let this dry because I was crazy and forgot to add the white. But that's okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. My comments have stopped, y'all. Once again, they've stopped. Okay. All righty. Am I still live? I think I am. We've got 87 in here. 87 of you guys are here. All right, let me do the top here, y'all. Let me do this top real quick. Okay. If I have a antique gold crown, we may see about putting a crown on this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Y'all, the comments aren't moving. I keep looking over there, hoping they will move, but they're not. Look up here and see what we can see. Oh, thank you, Laura. Hi, Karen. Doesn't that hurt your eyes? Nope, it don't hurt my eyes at all, Sandy. Not at all, sister. I have to get close because Y'all, they gave me glasses with bifocals, and I can't see with them. I mean, I can, but I can't. Not when I'm doing something like this. I have to take them off because I just can't. I don't know why. Okay. There's the top. Alrighty. Well, now it says all you guys are just watching. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to let this dry, you guys. Well, no, I'm not actually. Hang on. I got one more thing I want to do to this while I'm live with y'all. Where'd that gold go? I had a gold brush. I must have already put it in here. I did. Let me clean this up real quick. Y'all, I hate my comments aren't coming up. Dang it. I don't like when it happens. It's not very nice. Okay, let me see if we can bring it up here again or try to get the comments back just one more time before we get out of here. Okay, and I'm going to paint this top half right here. This has got to be painted gold so that it looks right. I can't pick it up to see if I've got it all underneath there, but I will go back and check everything, you guys. I always do. I'll go back and check it and make sure we've got it all just exactly like it's supposed to be. Okay, that looks pretty awesome. Facebook's, yeah, it does. I'm telling you, Facebook needs Jesus. Wouldn't that be nice, y'all? Wouldn't that be nice if we could get it to have that? But there's too many. I don't know, you guys. The bad things always seem to win over, and I don't know why that is, but not always, but for the most part. It's not perfect, you guys, but I think it's really cute. And I think I don't know, we'll see. I may try to take and put this little ledge right there and do it in gold. Thank you, Sandy. Once I put a clear coat on this, it will look amazing. Clear coat always makes the difference. But that's what I got for y'all today. I gotta go feed a hungry husband. He's gonna be having a hissy. But there it is, y'all. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it turned out really pretty. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. Sorry, you guys, that I let you think that I was on Craft Around the Clock because I thought I was. But like I said, I'll let Tracy know so that she knows. But anyway, you guys, I hope you all have a very blessed day. I hope God blesses each one of you guys. And I will see y'all later on this evening. Have a blessed day, y'all. Bye, guys. Love you bunches.